So hello and welcome for all of you who picked rainbow number 2. So you guys, what I was sensing from this, and I don't know if it's just me, if you did pick this group, but there's a lot to do. I felt like with Capricorn energy, you know, a lot of Saturn energy, maybe karmic energy. So it'll be interesting to see what we pull from the cards. But I did also want to let you know, if you did choose rainbow number 2, I'm just getting that strong sense of that karmic kind of energy. So what we're going to do in this card reading is that when you picked rainbow number 2, we are going to be working with chakras. So we're going to see what kind of chakra needs to be healed probably for this March, kind of what is going on as far as your heart space, your mental space, the spiritual space, and then we'll use that kind of chakra to kind of hone in on what needs clarity, what is needing to be cleansed or cleaned or cleared for that specific chakra. And then we have some magical spell cards. This is not going to be a tarot video, you guys. It's going to be strictly oracle. We have the karmic cards here, some chakra love cards. It's all going to be about chakras, that rainbow energy, that clearing and that healing energy. So for those of you who pick rainbow number 2, we're going to start with what your chakra is. What do you need to heal? What do you need to kind of move forward with? And then kind of get into that currently. So we have the sacral chakra, which I think is very interesting because if you picked rainbow number 1, that was solar plexus. So this group is really working with that sexuality, that sensuality, that creativity, that whole chakra is being activated. And please, I mean, especially if you guys are having issues with addictions, I kind of was thinking a little bit about that too. Feelings, boundaries, intimacy, pleasure, attachments. If you're feeling attached to a job, a person, a bad relationship, this is going to be that chakra that you're going to want to use to kind of activate this. So you can have things like aventurine, very great stone for those feelings of boundaries or courage. You can use sunstone, orange tourmaline. We have carnelian, fire opal, coral, orange zincite. We have that, the sacral chakra is called, I'm going to probably butcher it, you guys, but you can see what it looks like or what the wording is. So you can use for meditation. So the vowel is oo, or like it sounds like it's oo, like you're saying two. And the mantra is vam. So this archangel is Zedekiel, which is interesting because Zedekiel has a lot to do with strength. So we're talking in this reading about inner strength, inner, you know, overcoming pain, suffering, overcoming that fear. The fear is another thing about this too, if you're trying to overcome something. Essential oils are orange, jasmine, hibiscus, and neroli. You guys might want to drink some hibiscus tea. That can also help. So these affirmations that we're going to be looking at for the sacral chakra and focusing on this reading for is, I am creative. I am a created being and I am free to express myself. My sexuality is healthy, sacred, and safe. So if you guys are feeling unsafe or anything, or if you're feeling certain things are unhealthy, you can just kind of say this affirmation to yourself. I'm worthy of all the gifts the universe has to offer. My feelings are here to guide me, not stop me. Very important. I am free from addictions and can always choose to be open for joy and pleasure naturally. So we want to kind of repeat this, guys. Joy and pleasure naturally. You don't want to go ahead with the sacral chakra and start forcing things to happen that are not meant to happen. So rainbow number 2, you guys are very magnetic. I can kind of already sense that you guys are dealing with some type of addictions. You're dealing with getting involved in too many different things, and you kind of, and even to say that you guys are kind of in a lot of ways, you're giving yourself so much to other people, other things. You're spreading yourself a little bit thin, and you are not coming back to center. You are not coming back to that sacral chakra and that sacral energy, and it's really damaging you. There's something about this whole situation with the sexuality that you're feeling, with not being able to express love probably properly. And the crazy thing is, rainbow number 2, you guys, I feel like, chose this because your boundaries and your fears are really being tested. I feel like you guys are that person saying, oh man, these people are just testing me today, or these people are just doing this to me today, or, you know, my creativity, I'm trying to start something, but it's always being stopped or hindered or something like that. So these attachments that you have to people, so we're kind of going to get centered here and try and figure out what you need to kind of work on. What is that type of message? Because I can just hear you guys saying, if you pick this, you're like, oh, all these people are testing me today. Desiree, they're testing me. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm feeling, but I feel like if you came here and you did pick this, there's a reason, because that is not centered in you. And because you are like rainbow number 2, if you guys chose this, some of you are flirtatious. Okay. You know that you are, you kind of know that you're out there and you want to present the best part of yourself to every single person. And sometimes when you do that, it doesn't come out right. You feel like you're not being as authentic as you probably should. So when you're choosing this and when you're picking this, it's never fulfilling enough. So we kind of need to feel too, what are you putting out there? What is making this chakra in you, the sacral chakra, not aligned properly for you to kind of be putting your best foot forward? And I also sense that this group too is very much like, you guys are people pleasers. You guys really, really don't want to cause conflict with anyone, so you continue to please people, but again, you're not really fulfilling yourself or fulfilling what you need either. Creatively, pleasure, intimacy, that sexuality, you're not fulfilling certain things either. So we're going to kind of figure out what's going on here and kind of move from there with the clarity. So we're looking at this, and this is saying Keepers of the children of earth, awaken your power. So what's interesting about this is when we're talking about the sacral chakra and we're talking about the keepers of the earth, we are talking about possibly, if you are picking rainbow number 2, that some of you could be starseeds. Some of you can feel like you're so out of touch with other people that you kind of have that kind of grounding energy from your root chakra. But the sacral chakra, when it comes to giving feelings, when it comes to giving and receiving love, that whole sexuality piece or the whole creativity piece, if you're trying to start something or move forward, that is kind of a disconnect with you guys. It's kind of a disconnect, and it's kind of hard for you because you're always thinking above and you're always feeling so grounded that you feel like these feelings that you're having or emotions of pleasure or creativity are just, they're overwhelming you guys a little bit. And I feel like that kind of energy is good in a sense, but you feel like it's kind of overtaking you a little bit. So it's kind of telling you too, with this awaken your power, understand that this is a gift. This is a power that you guys have of that magnetism, that ability to attract people. So you have to understand there's a way to kind of use that power and there's a way to not use that power. And that's what the sacral chakra is all about. That's what awakening that power is. So even though you guys feel like you have that magnetism, you have to also understand that you have to give yourself time to think, to breathe, to have a break, to think about, okay, what do I need out of a relationship? What do I need out of a creative endeavor? What am I looking for to fulfill my own soul in my own space if I'm going to do this? So that's a very good part about awakening the power. Not sure if you guys are all starseeds in here or what's going on, but I feel that also that in tuneness, that deeper sense of things. You guys always have that deeper sense of things. So when you're saying like, oh man, these people are testing me, it's because you are aware that not everything is perfect. And I think that a lot of you are just you get so down that things are not perfect that sometimes you kind of wish that you were just like on a different planet or something. So that sacral chakra, that kind of near that grounding, that root chakra is kind of telling you like, listen, this is a part of life, but at the same time, you can choose how to control it. You can choose how to control whom you speak to, who you don't, how to kind of get that magnetism going. You can control all of that. Oh, look at how cute this card is, you guys. Journey to the miraculous. New opportunities await you. How cute, the little badger. We got a cat here. We got like, you know, some just goodness going on here. Revolving doors, you guys. This is kind of interesting. Spirit's kind of, when I'm looking at this card also too, revolving doors. So it's kind of showing you that even though you go out one way, you also come in another. Go out one way, come in another. The door is never closed. So if you guys are kind of feeling in a lot of ways, and I don't even know what that little thing is there holding up that little mirror. I don't know, we're just going to call him a mouse or something. But if you guys are feeling like that door is always closing on you too, rainbow number 2, if you guys pick this, understand that that revolving door is kind of like spirit. Like you go in it, you come back, you go in again, you come back. So you are always learning. You are always evolving with the sacral chakra. It is never going to be, like I said, perfect. It's never going to be at a specific point spiritually. You guys are going in the door, you're coming back out the door, you're going in and again. So it's never how do I say this, completely closed. We also take a look at these little animals, which is very interesting. We talk about the badger. The badger is, if you look at that spiritually as a spirit animal, badgers are very territorial. They're very strong. You know, they're downright aggressive. So we kind of have to also state that too. We also have the cat there. And again, I'm not really sure what this is. I think it's probably like a little mouse or something. But the cat there with the spirituality. So these spirit animals of the strength, the spiritual, you know, and then just the downright kindness, the cuteness, and then this mirror, you guys are needing to look in the mirror, understand how beautiful you are, and kind of using these kind of spiritual animal totems as a way to kind of say, you guys are empowered. You guys can awaken your power just because you have that magnetism, that sexuality, that creativity. You need to instill boundaries, you guys. You cannot just go out there and just assume that people, you know, you may attract the wrong people, rainbow number 2. So just kind of get in with yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, you know, use your spirit guides, use the revolving door. It's never closed, but at the same time, you have to be very cognizant of who you let into your world. Rainbow number 2, when you're saying to yourself, these people are testing me, well, if they're doing it for a specific reason, then ask what that reason is. But if they're always going to be testing you in a way that's going to leave you unfulfilled or never, you know, Spirit's letting me know, like, the cup is never fully full. It's never truly empty. It's just kind of there. You need to get to a point where you can say, okay, I want the cup to be empty, or I want it to be full. I want to look at myself and be proud of what I see. See that inner beauty. Know that I can let people go into my life and I can let people come out of my life if they are not serving me. And this could be true for your own spiritual beliefs, your own beliefs on yourself, anything like that. But we're dealing a lot with the sacral chakra, so just keeping that in mind. Letting things come in and letting them go if you need to. Oh my goodness, you guys. So we got the wolf spirit. We also got a lot of bees happening here. So I don't know if you guys are like, again, I know this is going to sound terrible, but I'm just going to say it because Spirit's like letting me know, nudging me. So we got the birds and the bees. We have the bees that are working, the pollinating, the creative energies, that sexuality, that sensuality. We have, you know, the wolf spirit, the journey. Nothing is as it seems. So being true to yourself, you guys. Rainbow number 2, you guys are always in that situation where you got to look in this mirror. You are never sure of what's really going on. There might be a lot of gossip surrounding you. There might be a lot of bad relationships. People are trying to come into your world. And the thing is that even though you are attractive, even though you have a lot to give and you got that spirit about you, you have to be careful and look at yourself and see nothing is as it seems. You need to look within yourself, find your true self, awaken your power, understand that you can use the power that you have within creatively, boundaries, feelings, pleasure, sexuality. You can use that power to fulfill yourself. You don't need to use that power to fulfill people who are not going to fulfill it back. So again, kind of look at that too and really reassess, you know, and understand when you go into this, be searching for truth, be searching for those boundaries, searching for what you need to see in the mirror, with your little friends here, what you need to see in the mirror and understand that after that, you can then assess, but your sacral chakra, because you were just looking for love in different places, is not fulfilling you enough. So that's the reason why it's out of balance, because you need to take a look at your mirror with your little mouse friend over there. I don't even know what that guy, guys, comment down below if you know what this little thing is, because I've never even seen that before, so I don't even know, but he's like, he's a little cutie with the mirror. You know, let me know, comment down below if you know what this thing is over here. So we also have, and you know, the cards are just speaking today, you guys. I don't know what's going on, but we have sensuality. So your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. You know, I think you guys also too with this group, it got a little serious there for a while, if you get my meaning. So if you guys are into, the freedom, being free, kind of free flowing with the sensuality, because you guys are really attractive. You guys have that kind of magnet on your head somewhere where you're like, yes, I'm here. I'm this, you know, you just, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act, you know, it just draws people in. So this sensuality is kind of off kilter a little bit, because you guys are thinking that is a gateway to love. That is a gateway to see what you kind of need to see. But the truth is, you need to have sensuality within yourself and understand that you can be just who you are. You don't need to give anything extra to people who really, really love and care about you, because you can just be who you are in that space, and people really, really will love you and appreciate you for who you are. You know, sacral chakra is so interesting, you guys, for rainbow number 2, because it is what it is. It's that raw, passionate energy that most people have, but they never truly activate it. And you guys just got it. You guys got whatever it is, and you just need to activate it to kind of, like I said, you're pulling it in. And then you need to let out that better energy, that kind of loving, graceful energy, you know, like we see here, being true to yourself. So that sensuality kind of goes hand in hand with this. You know, the house is the 8th house. Very interesting. We talk about personal power. That's been a very big thing here. Awakening your power, personal power, trusting yourself. Guys, mantra, personal power, awaken my power. Just say that to yourself. The mysteries of life, a major change. You know, we have as a life or death issue, getting and using power. Okay, power is also a theme here, you guys. We have use other people's resources. So there's a couple things going on here, you guys, with this 8th house energy of change, of life and death, of the mysteries of life. So there's a lot of things happening where, as you're thinking about this with your sensuality, with the creativity, with all of this, you are undergoing a personal power transformation. You are no longer using what you did in the past to get what you want today. It's changing for you guys who picked rainbow number 2. You are just sensing that there is a deeper meaning. Nothing is as it seems. There's some mystery going on here that you guys are trying to figure out. What is this mystery? What is happening to me? What is going on? Where I'm feeling like, okay, I put myself out there. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. You know, I was feeling myself. I was looking good. Everything was happening. Now I got all these people coming into my world that I don't really, really want them there. I feel unfulfilled with what I'm doing career-wise. I feel like I'm only one type away here. So all of this 8th house energy is questioning that whole personal power. You guys, if you guys do nothing from this video or take nothing away from this video, please take away this. You need to work on your own personal power. I don't care if you guys got to listen to mantras on YouTube, find something going on. You need to listen to your own personal power, because the thing is, you are trying so hard to be something for everybody else that you are missing that mantra within yourself of that personal power. What do you bring to the table? What do you want to do? What is going on? Why are you surrounding yourself with all of these people who may or may not be truthful? Why are you surrounding yourself with creative endeavors that don't affect you any, but because everybody has a certain way about it, you know, you're needing to look in that mirror. You're needing to awaken your personal power. A lot of this I'm feeling, you guys, too, with this 8th house energy of life and death. maybe something happened where that old part of you, rainbow number 2, you guys, is just dying away. Whatever that part of you is just, it's leaving you, because the truth is you need to make room for other resources, or for, you know, that major change that's going to occur, you know. So let's just take a look and see what we have here for the clarifier, courage. So by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns to the light. So you guys are having to deal with this major change maybe in yourself. Maybe you guys are also too coming out of a period where you were not feeling attractive. You were not feeling good about yourselves. You were feeling that your boundaries were being, you know, mistaken, and people were stepping over your boundaries. So now you're just like, hey, listen, I'm feeling myself. And if you feel that way too, wonderful. If you don't, then there's the door. There's the door with your little friends. Go through that revolving door. I'm done. So that's kind of, I feel like, that energy too, which is why I say it would be beneficial for you guys, rainbow number 2, to get that sacral chakra energy going, because you're in that new state of light, in that new state of mind. You're having this type of courage moving forward. So that kind of would help you as well with this whole 8th house energy. We have the root chakra. Grounding, red jasper. Sink your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. You guys need some grounding in your life. So interesting. A little bit about the sacral chakra chart. So we have the root chakra beneath, and then we have the sacral chakra. So what's interesting is that some of you guys are also feeling a little bit unrooted as well because of this major change. You're finally looking at yourself in the mirror and you're not liking what you're seeing. You kind of want to change things. You want to kind of awaken your personal power, right? So the thing to start with would probably be a root chakra meditation first, and then a sacral chakra meditation, because you need to ground yourself. Be present within yourself, rainbow number 2. You guys need to be present within yourself in order to kind of get there, okay? Grace. Grace, blessing is to come to me and set me free. You guys have to have a little bit more grace in your life. Understand that not everything is going to happen as you do want it to happen, but to know that those bad situations that happen to all of us is karmic. It is karmic. It's that energy, you know, and have the grace to kind of move forward. Not everybody's gonna, how do I say this to people? Not everyone's going to embrace your greatness, rainbow number 2. And if they don't embrace your greatness, then like I said, with your little friends, there's the door. Tell them you need to go. You need to not be in my life, because I'm embracing my greatness. I'm embracing who I need to be, and that personal power. Okay. So having that grace to be like, listen, I don't need to get to their level. I don't need to be at their level. I can choose to walk away. I can choose to walk away. So let's take a look at the planet of what we're working on, because we had that 8th house energy. Guys, we have Saturn, which I had a feeling with this group. I don't know what's going on with this, but whatever's happening here in this 8th house of the major change, it is karmic. You guys are ready to bust out of whatever was happening to you in the past, rainbow number 2. So we be realistic about, be concerned about. You must wait before you can do anything. The maturity that brings caution regarding and limits imposed. So the thing is, we got to also look about this a different way with the sacral chakra, you guys. You have to have the grace to understand that that Saturn energy, that karmic energy is coming in. It's telling you guys, listen, you could wear that red dress, and we know where that's going. When you go out, listen, everybody watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. You could wear that nice red dress. You can wear that good look, that good outfit. You know, if you're gentlemen watching this too, you can do that too. But where is that going to get you? Yes, we all know where that's going to get you. So it's kind of, Saturn's kind of coming in and telling you, listen, you got to have that grace. When stuff doesn't happen the way that you want it to happen, you have to kind of let that go. But you also have to understand with this 8th house energy, you have to kind of move past that. We're talking about the part of you that was with this sacral chakra is no longer. You want to give and receive love. You don't want this to be a one-way street where you're just going out there looking, finding, you know, even with a career, even if you're trying to set your life up for something different, you have to understand that karma is going to come in. Karma's going to be that little friend there who's going to show that mirror in front of your face. And you're either going to see that beauty or you're going to see something else that you don't want to see. Like you kind of think of this little guy over here, whatever he is, as karma. So karma's kind of showing that to you, having that grace to kind of move forward. We have to understand with the sacral chakra, sexuality, sensuality, creativity can be used for wonderful things, you guys. It can be used for great things, but it can be used for bad things as well. So kind of, you know, keeping with that karma energy, we kind of have to be thinking about things, having that grace, understanding what the purpose is. Knowledge, big thing here, you guys. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of the ancestors flow. Again, we talk about that karmic energy. You guys need to have knowledge. You know, gain some type of access about your personal power. Where does it come from? Where does all these feelings come from? What are you guys going to be learning that's going to help you to have more grace, help you to kind of feel that kind of boundary, you know, feel it out, who you can trust and who you can't trust, that type of thing. Or, you know, karmic energy to know that you have that personal power within yourself, because that Saturn really, there's a reason why this is going on. There's a reason why everything is not what it seems. And part of it is because you have not acknowledged your personal power yet. So looking at the, I was just talking about this. Looking at this, we have the third eye chakra, tourmaline. So this is trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So you guys, you have to trust that whatever karmically is going on right now, whatever you're feeling about this type of chakra energy, you have to trust yourself, your intuition, because there is a deeper knowledge here going on. This is all part of rainbow number 2, your karmic path here. It's part of your karmic path. So understand, if you're choosing this, what is going on here with your sacral energy, knowing your personal power. It has to do with your karmic energy, what you're walking with in life. We have inspiration, Isis, goddess of magic. I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So you guys, I really are feeling like you need some inspiration. You need to feel like you're on the right path. So what you can do for this is ask Spirit, am I on the right path? Is this where, you know, I'm feeling inspired creatively with the sacral chakra? Should I be doing something else? What should I be doing? You know, call upon Spirit for that inspiration. And look at you guys, it's in Gemini. So we have information, communication, we have resulting from the fluctuations of, we have what you want to be known as, what is believed about you, use the quickest way. And so this whole Gemini energy, you guys, we have that dual energy. We have this dual coming in, coming out, the revolving door here. We have this dual energy of the light and the dark. We have the dual energy that maybe you're feeling within. But the thing is, this is about communication. This is about talking about what you feel, what your personal power is. It's about knowing how to move in the same circles of what is believed about you. How do you move past all this with the sacral chakra? So we have the best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me seeing what must be known. So you guys are going to need to do a lot of meditation to Spirit. Ask them what you need to see that must be known. What do you need to see for that personal empowerment with that sacral chakra? What needs to be known? So kind of meditate on that, pray upon that, kind of trust, use that grounding, kind of see what karmically needs to be known. Because let me tell you something, using all of this with the creativity, the pleasure, the sexuality, you need to get to something deeper. There's something deeper going on. You need to get that knowledge and that trust and speak to Spirit about the best possible decision. What do you need to know that must be known? We have manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief, the solar plexus chakra. So you guys not only got trust here, boundaries, grounding, we also have the manifestation. So we have to have that confidence. You guys, again, if you walk away from this reading with nothing, focus on personal power. Don't just use sexuality, creativity, and pleasure to get you what you want. Use your personal power. Use what you know you have within you to kind of make that best decision and kind of walk hand in hand with karma and know that there is a reason why all of this is going on. Whatever is going on right now, there is a reasoning why you're having to walk with this type of karma, why you're having to do all of this at this time, because you're learning to manifest. You're learning to see the truth, trust yourself that not everything is as it seems, and to move forward, because the thing is you will gain better clarity, rainbow number 2. You guys will gain that clarity with the solar plexus chakra of who you are and who you are meant to be. So there is a lot to be said about that moving forward. So rainbow number 2, group number 2, I really hope that this really did resonate with you. It helped you. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. It does give me more ideas for videos to do and to kind of see what you guys are into. Again, comment down below if you know what this thing is right here, this little mouse guy here. I'm kind of just curious just to know, but at any rate, I really hope that you can take away with that personal power and that this works for the sacral chakra. And I hope that you guys do some manifesting and some things like that, and that this helped you.